have to formally do a poll. I can just be like, I can just ask the chat and say, can I skip and keep moving on in Algebra 1? Or should I do one more problem with this? Because it's not like I want to. I mean, I guess I think I get it. I think I get the point of it. Right, no answer means we move on. Because I'm good. Oh, I'm just studying algebra.
underscore 17 says, what's the goal? I'm new here.
Yeah. Every time I stream, it's a little bit different. Depends on. It can be. I can work on like completely different things on like random days, and I ended up getting into going through Algebra 1. Well, reviewing some of the stuff in Algebra 1. Well, actually, reviewing and learning some of the stuff I didn't even know. So that I can get to single variable calculus. But I have to read this stuff first. And it just so happened that this problem had to do with recursion in Algebra 1. So because it's about recursion, of course, I'm going to take a detour and try to do it in C# and Python. Because recursion, it's perfect. It's perfect for code. And that's about it. It was a fun detour. Okay.
Me says
I
code games
accept
in
when
Unity Hephaestus underscore 17.
recursive the formula of the arithmetic sequence. Wait a second. I don't even. Okay, I will say with the last one, it was obvious. It was like add 11, add 11, add 11. What the hell is this? And what goes? This one goes all the way to negative. What's it? Oh wait, so the base case has to be the one that starts on -3. Because it starts at 1.
Line 137 says, do you remember what arithmetic means?
Oh wait, it's just +3. Wait, no, it's not, because -1 plus 3 is not 1. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's probably Greek for like deep depression or something. It means it's to say of the arithmetic sequence. But there still has to be some kind of pattern for us to do recursive things. Why is this one harder than the last one? Why isn't it just a simple pattern of add number? It doesn't change its constant. That's a good point.
Line 137 says arithmetic just means that the difference between the numbers doesn't change, it's constant.
But this is -1 plus 3 is -1 plus 3 is 1.
Underscore
-1
says, can we tell
0
you the answer or no?
1. But that's +2. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, it's +2. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I can't. Because it's 0 plus 3 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. I didn't think about. Okay, I get it. I got it. I figured it out. Oh, so arithmetic does. Oh, what you said. The
Hephaestus underscore
difference in numbers doesn't
17
change.
says LMAO.
Oh, wait. So if it was like, if each one, I know it's like plus 2 for each one now. But imagine if it was like times, I don't know, 2 or something. Each one was times 2. Is that arithmetic? Also, right? That's still arithmetic. Arithmetic is, I mean, multiplication is under arithmetic, and division, I think. I'm actually not sure. I think those are arithmetic. No way, I didn't know that.
Line 137 says if it was times it would be called geometric, and not arithmetic.
No way. I did not know that. Oh, cool. Cool. So easy. Now that I know the pattern is just +2, which I knew the whole time, I was just pretending I didn't know what the pattern was, obviously. Base case -3. And then it's the same thing. You start at the base case, and then the difference is what do you do starting from it? It's plus 2. And then the bn minus 1 is just going back through each of the, what do you say, the cases or whatever, and then if I'm wrong, I'm gonna cry. Okay, good. Haha. Ha. This is cool though. Let me just look at it for like 1 second longer. It's particularly this part for like how it does the recursive thing. And this one. Can be 2 and then it plugs. Okay. There will come a point in time in the future where I have to use recursion and then I completely forget how to use recursion. It will happen. And when it happens, I do apologize.
Says, can you imagine how to turn that formula into an explicit formula?
How is that? That's not explicit? I thought that's what... That's the next topic. Are you kidding? Oh, for a second I thought you actually meant like it's gonna be the next thing in Khan Academy. Or it has me do that. Where did that even come from? Where... Oh my god, geometric... Recursive formulas for geometric sequences. Oh my god. It's multiplication. It's a thing you just told me about. What the hell? I think it's
Line 137 says,
oh, no
I
way.
think it is one of the exercises there.
We're gonna have to check it out then. Sadly, we're gonna have to check it out. Okay, we just did this one. Recursive formulas for arithmetic sequences. Explicit formulas for arithmetic sequences. You didn't lie. Okay, let's check it out for a second. Is this unit 9 just recursion only? Oh, just sequences. Okay. I don't ever... The algebra curriculum must be like super different from when I did anything algebra. I swear to God, there was not recursion. There's no talk of this. But if I had learned about recursion when I was back in like high school or whatever, that would have like set me up really nicely to do programming in the future. That would have been really cool to learn about the concept way earlier, I think.
Line 137 says, in order to understand recursion, you must first understand recursion.
It's beautiful. And then in order to understand that, you have to first understand recursion, and then understand that. But then... Oh, okay. Yes. Alright, so Mika Maricel, I've never heard of a name like that, were asked to find an explicit formula for the sequence. 79, 71, 63, 55. Oh, this is arithmetic. Good. Where the first term should be h of 1. Okay. So 79, they're saying 79 is h of 1? Is that what they're saying? I hate these because of the formulas. H of n equals 79 minus 8. N minus 1. Marcel. Oh no. Where's the formula? H of n equals 87 minus 8n. Which of them is right? Okay. So, think about this. So I just plug in 1 into it, don't I? 87 minus 8 needs to be 79 for it to match up with the first term. That is 79, and then this one needs to be h1 is... Wait, why am I plugging n is... Yeah, in the first case. 1 minus 1 is 0. 79 minus 8 is 71. So Marcel only, right? Maricel, whatever. I hate it here. What? But the oh, first term should be. But the first is the wait. That is the first term. What? Shouldn't it be 79? But this one ends up being the 71. But that's the second. That's the second term, right? Don't tell me it's neither. I distribute it out in the 8 and...
Wind 137 says distribute out the 8 in Emika's equation and simplify.
Oh. I didn't even think about that. Why I would have to do that. That's crazy. Then compare with Maricel's?
Wind 137 says then compare with Maricel's.
The 8 in Emika's equation. Try. Oh, thank you whoever followed, by the way. I keep forgetting what all the sounds mean because I just changed some stuff recently with this channel.
Wind 137 says it's not easy to compare if two formulas are the same if they're not simplified.
Okay. I guess, yeah, I guess. But isn't this so simple with like it's plugging in 1? That shouldn't it just like work? Wait, 1 minus 1 is 0. Oh wait, no, but then never mind. Because then it'd be 0 times 8. Then it'd be just 79. Oh, I made a mistake. I said, why did I do it like that? Why did I multiply like 1 times 8? Like I did 79 minus 8. It should be 79 minus 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 8 times 0 is 0. 79, so both. Wait, but then you asked me to do... Wait, let me see if it's both first before I... Okay, it's both. I just can't do quick math properly. You said distribute out the 8 in Emika's equation, simplify. Emika's the formula is 8. Distribute out an 8. What does that look like? Distribute out an 8. Oh, you mean Maricel's formula?
Instead of thinking of specific n, it might be more helpful to consider the general case of variable n.
What does that mean? What is the general case of variable n? Oh, you just mean like for any n, like it could be any number, and it's interesting. I only picked a specific case. I thought it would be easier picking the base case to see if it matches the base.
Wind 137 says 79, 8, n, 1, equals 79.
Oh, you were basically saying by factoring out, I can make them look identical to each other. So I don't have to worry about plugging in numbers and testing out to see what it adds to. It is therefore better to cute. Nice. They're the same. 79 minus 8n plus... Think about this. 79 minus... This is Emika's, the first one you're writing. 79 minus 8n minus 1 equals 79 minus 8n plus 8. Oh, you distributed it in, I see. Equals 87.
Wind 137 says if you only use specific cases, you might run the risk of them coincidentally being the same only for specific n.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you're right. But if the formulas end up being identical when you like mess with the terms, then it's a guarantee they are the same. There can't be a coincidence. Right. Okay. Wow, so now I have to find it myself, the explicit. Alright, so 74 minus 37
says when solving math problems you should always try to be as general as possible.
Okay. Yeah, that's... Fair point. Fair point. Alright, 74 minus 37. 37. Oh, I should know that. Probably because it's like going up by 37. Okay. Should be A1. General formula. Isn't it like A... I mean, it's gonna be something plus 37. It's like AN?
Civitatum says since both are affine, which is not really a thing over n, which is not a ring, but whatever, if they coincide on two different
Is
points
it
they are
an
the same.
minus 1 plus 37? Crying. No. I tried. Stupid saying for problem solving in general. Oh. What? That's what that means?
Line
This
137
isn't
says
acceptable.
explicit means in terms of n by itself, not a, n1.
It can be defined in that way? Oh, this is what they're doing in the last one, I suppose. Define an n by itself. Oh. Okay. How do you even do this? Remember how our function that we coded in C#
Line 137 says remember how our function that we coded in C.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess. Well, was it really? It was just function. You did, yeah. I remember you pointed that out. That it was doing that. Oh, 11n?
Line 137 says sorry 11n.
Explicit version of that function, which is p. C-n is 3n. Oh, but doesn't that require like some kind of specific case? I mean, is it n plus 37?
Line 137 says instead of writing it as C, 0, equals 0, n, equals C, n1, 11, you can just write it as C, n, equals 3n.
No way. Do I remember how many functions work? Maybe. But as you remember, when you wrote f of x equals 0, I did have to look that up because I didn't know what that was supposed to look like. So there was that incident. What the hell is that? What is Winx?
Line 137 says yy1 equals m, xx1.
That's not thinking like I've seen a formula that looks like this before. I think I've seen that before. Something like that, I guess. What is that? That's not one of those things. It's not like slope-intercept form or slope point form or something like that. It is, oh, okay. It's point slope form.
Line 137 says it is point slope form.
This is so weird. How is all this? It's interesting. Where is the connection between recursion and all of this linear function stuff we've been doing? So you have a point to say.
Line 137 says so you
I have a point. You have a point. Win a good point. But anyway, okay, go ahead. You have a point. 137. Okay.
Line 137 says 137.
And it's up. Oh, it lets us this form. Lets us find the other. I don't know. The other.
Line 137 says the difference between those two terms, which is constant.
So the slope is 3.
Line 137 says so the slope is 37.
Wait, where did 74 come from again? Because we have a point, 137, right? Oh, right.
Line
Sorry, you're right.
137 says
Because we're
difference
using the
between two of
actual
those numbers.
in the problem. You're right. 137, and then one of them is 74. Oh, the next one. So it'd be like 274. 174, 274. Interesting. X1 equals
Line
1, y1 equals
137
37.
says so we have x1 equals 1, y1 equals 37, m equals 37.
Then plug into x1 equals y1 equals 37. M equals 37. Oh, you found the... Because you did 74 minus 37. But then how did we know that the... If those are just one of the coordinates, like x or y, I guess 74 and 37 are... Or y's, maybe it doesn't even matter. But how is just subtracting one of them? How do we know that is a slope?
Says it's also simple enough that you might be able to figure out what the function should look like just by staring at the sequence and pattern matching.
Oh, really? Interesting. But yeah, how do we know 74 minus 37 is the slope? I mean, it is the difference between those two, but...
137 says because A1 is 37 and A2 is 74.
Over 2 minus 1. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that part was just so easy. You just... I see. Because it's obvious that 2 minus 1 is 1, and then 1... I see. Yeah, you're right. So then, yeah. And the slope is 37. So then plug all the things in. Okay. Y1, and then we just are missing the M.
Line 137 says the fact that it's arithmetic means that we're guaranteed that the slope won't change.
So then we just... Oh! And then once we plug those in, whatever we get after we simplify it is the... That's the explicit formula for that arithmetic sequence, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Isn't... Oh, damn it. In Khan Academy, don't they take all this arithmetic stuff?
Formula is really A1, D asterisk,
so sad.
N, 1.
Because don't
so
they
you
take all this...
out what D is.
The arithmetic version of this is hard enough, but when we were like scrolling through it with, you know, like looking through the different topics, isn't the next one like they take everything that we just did and then they convert it all into geometric?
Tatum says EGD equals
like
A,
how the hell are we gonna do this
when
it comes time to the geometric
and this one in particular
part?
simplifies further.
Because here you're saying the slope doesn't change, but then that sounds like it'd be crazy. Maybe you can't do this if it's geometric. Maybe it has to be arithmetic. General formula is really A1 plus D times N minus 1. Let's figure out what D is. What's this? Where did D come from? What is it? What is D? Where did this whole formula come from? D. Oh wait, you just said D equals A. 2 minus A of 1 is... Oh, difference. Oh, that's why this point, I see.
Line 137 says D is the difference between A1 and A2.
Consecutive terms. Okay. Wait, is what SBQ is saying, is this something else? Is this different? Or is this the same thing you were saying, Wayne? Or is this just, I don't know, a different take on the same thing? Difference times N minus 1. Wait, general will be... It's basically the same. Okay.
Line 137 says it's basically the same thing.
A of 1. Slope times N minus 1. A of 1 coming from? Because isn't the n... Well, A of 1... 1 is the n, so wouldn't it then be 1 minus 1? In it. Unless it was... I mean, shouldn't all the n's be n's, or all the n should be some number that's plugged in as n?
Wind 137 says at Spxivitatum, and this formula looks a lot cleaner if you use zero-based.
Oh, that's... It was giving me the base case and the change. Oh. It is giving... Oh, yeah, you're right. But the base case is given to us, too, as 37, isn't it? Oh, wait. The base case and the change... Oh. What D is? But again, all we needed to do for find difference was just subtract 74 from 37. Or whatever that wind did earlier. Because of the slope. I like that with the slope formula. It gives me like 137 and 274, and then yeah, 74 minus 37 gives 37, which is the slope. Plug that thing in.
Spxivitatum says, yeah, coincidentally it coincides with the change, so it's extra nice.
Oh. Which isn't very extra nice. Okay. So I'll try to do that then. This one was harder than the first one, my god. Maybe I'll give myself some more space too, because why not? Have more space. Space is nice. Like space.
Wind 137 says, in this context the difference is the same as the slope, since the denominator in the slope equation is just 1.
Oh. You say in this context, that makes me think that in some contexts, they won't be the same. And then in another situation, if they're not the same, which one are you supposed to use? What's the more general one? Is it the slope one, or is it the one with the difference? Whatever that is. No, let me look at that again. Look at the thing that SPQ wrote with the difference. Maybe if I stare at it enough, it'll just make sense. But I will say your explanation made sense with the comparing it to the slope and everything, which is what we were doing. A1.
Spxivitatum says, yet it really is normal linear, affine actually, function like you have in real numbers, but quantized.
Please don't tell me. Did you say quanta? Oh. Oh, really? But quantize. No, it's just hard to see the... Maybe it means that I don't fully get all the different relationships between stuff if I can't, like, make the connection between those two different things. Well, technically same things, but with the general
formula.
Line
137 says, in programming language, quantized here means you take an int instead of float.
Wait, is this a fun fact, or is this relevant to understanding how they're related to each other? Are we actually doing something with an int and a float? But also, I didn't know that either. That in programming languages, quantize. Yes, but
Wind 137 says, well, technically floats are not actually continuous, but whatever.
That's interesting. A1 plus difference between A2 minus A1.
Civitatum says this is somewhat relevant. I'm pointing out that it is not a new concept.
Base case times... Oh! There's multiplication time, because you were telling me when earlier, like, you're just multiplying by how many times. Like, if you're doing it 3 times 3, or times 4, or whatever. And that's what that's happening with n minus 1.
Remains the same.
Or whatever. I don't know. It's like being multiplied that many times. Plus the base case, A1. Okay. I can see how they're... Okay, I see. I really had to think about that one. This is somewhat relevant. I'm pointing out that it's not a new concept. Domain is different, but the D remains the same. Huh.
Wind 137 says your good old linear, actually affine, function is
what the hell is affine? Is this
equals mxb, right?
Is a new like proper term for it, like a affine function?
Wind 137 says what SPQ means by quantized here is that the x can only be whole numbers.
Oh. Thank you. Never heard the term quantize. All I knew about that, I mean, my guess if I heard the word quantize would be like, it just means you turn something into a number, but I wouldn't have ever guessed like what kind of number are we allowed to turn it into. But like, wow. My good old linear, actually, a fun function is nice. F of x equals mx plus b. Oh, slope. That's slope point form, I think.
Civitatum says affine is linear displacement. Y equals mx is linear. Y equals mxb if b equals 0 is not linear.
I'm crying.
But
what
affine.
Is this? What is incorrect? Affine is linear plus O. Y equals mx is linear. Y equals mx plus b if b is not equal to 0. Is actually called affine and not linear? Oh my god.
Maxi1921 says it's not really
hi,
incorrect.
Maxi. Nice to meet you. Nice of you to join our chat, our discussion. This is insane.
Maxi1921 says linear is a term used for multiple different things.
Oh god. Well then. Okay. Maybe the most important thing, maybe even more important than terminology of what we call things, is can I solve the next problem? My god. Because these are... Oh wait, can I solve this problem? I think so. I think. It's plug in the stuff into the... Oh god. This is so difficult, my god.
In schools as well, which is technically also incorrect.
This isn't even close to calculus at this point, and this is so freaking hard. Lord. Okay. I already forgot what we were plugging in the things into when the... If you were plugging it into y... Oh no, it was that you were doing the x2 minus x1 minus like m times 1. It was like y2 minus y1 m times x2 minus x1 or something, wasn't it? I'm gonna try doing that and see if I can get the right explicit formula. Oh, y minus y1, x minus x1. Okay. Do it instead. Really have it. Let me think about it. Which ones do we have again? We have y1, x1. or one of
Line
them.
137 says at salttoserenity TL, dr in some pedantic sense, we should only be using linear for y equals mx, and using affine for y equals mxb.
Oh. Interesting. And oh, hold on, there's a spider. Maybe it's evil. I'm gonna get rid of the spider. Because I don't want it to be here anymore. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a napkin or something. Oh wait, no, there's a napkin right here. We'll take care of it.
Civitatum says roof spider RI pepperonis.
Well, you said a prayer for it, so it's okay. Oh my god, I'm kind of scared it's gonna like fly into my face when I try to like grab it. Oh god. I hate bugs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not like big. It's really small. But oh god, it's moving. Ew. Ah! Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry. No, I'm just gonna just suck. I just need to suck it up. And just grab it. Grab it. It's gonna fall on me, isn't it? I'll do this. Jesus. Ew, it's so nasty. Sorry. It's like hanging in the air with its thread or whatever. Oh my god. Okay, I wish it would just freaking stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, I got it. It's dead now. Rest in peace. These are times where I'm very happy I don't stream with a webcam. F.
Line 137 says
yeah.
F.
I killed it. I'm sorry, I'm scared of spiders. But it wasn't even a cute one. It wasn't a jumping spider. It was like a gross looking one that had, its legs. Its legs weren't even proportional. And we're doing math stuff, so think about it. I don't know. Maybe if it was like an attractive spider, it would be lookism. It would be fine.
Line 137 says lookism.
Some spiders are cuter than others. It's a fact of reality. It's natural selection, artificial selection, but the best way, I once read in like a textbook or something, or I read it on the internet. They're obviously the same
looks
thing.
Looks are paramount to survival.
Exactly. I read, or even better. If you're an animal, well, even maybe if you're not an animal, but still, the absolute best evolutionary strategy to ensure your species survives is simply to be useful to people. If you're very useful to people and people want to keep you around, you will survive like forever. That's it. The best strategy. That's why I gotta get good at like math and coding and all that stuff, because the better I get, the more useful to people I become, right? And then I get to stick around and not be like sacrificed on the altar, in theory. And okay, do I remember what we were doing? Y wasn't it something like y minus y2 equals m x minus
Garcus
x2?
says spiders are very useful.
Yeah, they are. It's true. But they're scary and they move very fast, and I don't know, they could like crawl into your ears.
Garcus says they make people who are scared of them make funny sounds.
I hope that was made clear. That's true. Yes. But they're just, yeah. Ugh, I don't know. Just no. No to spiders. They move around too much. That's the issue with bugs. They're small and they can get into places that you don't want them to go, and they move very fast.
Line 137 says at Tkarkas, which could potentially boost Twitch viewership.
What the hell?
By stonk.
Well, think about how large of a scale that would have to be on to make a difference in the stonk for Twitch. You would need to be in like the top 10 streamers or something. They have 8 appendices. Really? That's nasty. Appendices. You mean like the appendix, like that organ in your body? They have 8 of them? That sounds very unnecessary. YT minus 1.
Maxi1921 says, well, M by definition is Y _ 2 Y _ 1 / X _ 2 X _ 1, where X _ 2 X _ 1.
Well, doesn't it like not matter what if one's bigger than the other or something?
Line 137 says M is the slope, which is the difference.
X2. Okay, unplug things in now. So we're doing 1 in 37. Was it 37? One is X1, one is Y1.
Line 137 says it doesn't matter whether X _ 2 is bigger or not.
Yeah, because the thing ends up being like the same proportionally or whatever. And when X1, X2, and then we have the slope, which is also 37. M is 37. So plug in the things. Alright, Y minus. Oh wait, we're using. I think we're calling it Y. I think you said calling it Y1. Not that it matters, but okay. So 37 minus Y2. Wait, Y1 minus.
Line 137 says I think that labeling is off.
Really? Doesn't matter where it goes. 37 is Y1, not X2. X. Well, this one is. Wait, why did I write it like that? So I meant X1Y, X1Y1. Yeah. Wait. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't. And then this one's supposed to be slope, actually. That was supposed to be Oopsie. Y1. Yeah, the labeling was very off. Actually, it was very off. Oh damn. I did that. That equals 37. Okay, X minus.
Line 137 says, oh, okay, just confused.
Yeah, sorry. I made it really confusing. X1 minus, X2. Well, this one's Y2, but whatever. Okay. So then 37.
Line 137 says, wait, that formula should read.
Oh. Y minus Y1. Oh. Oopsie. M X minus X1. Oh. Did I plug the values in at least at the right spot? Oh, that's what I was hoping. I was just at least hoping.
Line 137 says, well, I guess it'll work out the same the way you have it written here.
It's like, hopefully the math part ends up being the same in the end. That's good.
Line
Are you serious?
Says because of
that's the reason why it works?
Switcheroos LUL.
Because I did the, okay. A great physicist, what? Has 2 extra, how did you write it? It's cool. Has a good, you said like an okay physicist messes up the sign once, but a great one does it twice. Okay, well, good thing that it'll work out, I guess. Negative 7 X. Is this really, where did this, oh yeah, this was supposed to be X. So then plus 37. And these get added. Wait.
Line 137
Wait, no,
says also very small nitpick, but you should write the 2 a little lower.
So these cancel out. So y equals... Wait, what? Y equals negative 37x? I got this right. What's your nitpick? It looks like y squared. Okay, I'm sorry. You're right, it does look like... If it's supposed to be y... How do you write that superscript anyway?
Line 137 says negative y.
Oh yeah, a good point. Okay, so flip things around. This is... I see. Y equals 37x.
Line 137 says because it should be subscript.
It was negative y. Subscript. How is this? How do you write a subscript differently from an exponent? I am not sure.
Line 137 says subscript means going downstairs.
Good point. Superscript means upscript. Oh, subscript. So, it should be downstairs, not upstairs, because we're doing... Okay. This would be 2. If this was the right formula, but we already know this is the wrong formula.
Line 137
well, I mean, I didn't write the
Y2.
numbers right. It's supposed to be x minus x1. But... Well, the answer better be y equals... What did I say? I said 37x. I won't be sad. Wait a second. A of n equals... Huh?
Line 137 says as long as both x and y are reversed, it'll be fine.
Okay. If x and y are reversed, what does that mean? Y equals... Get rid of the negative. Now, how am I supposed to use this here? Y equals 37... Because there already is an equal sign. I mean... Oh, this is y, isn't it? Is this 30...
Line 137 says I mean x1, x2 instead of x2, x1.
Oh. Oops. x1 minus x2 instead of x2 minus x1. Is n not x? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Line 137 says yeah, the variable name is n, not x.
That's true. Oh, it worked. Wow. So because this is an wow. Oh, wait, and you're right too by the fact that I get it. Oh, this is cool how we were able to go through all those steps to get to this place, but it makes sense because at the same time, it makes sense that this is explicit and not, instead of doing it recursively, because it's just multiply by this many times. Like 1 times 1 is 37, times 2 is 74. Like you're just finding the actual, this is crazy, pattern of the thing. A of 4 is just 4 times this, and then you get the... that's all this was? This whole time, that's all this was? That's all this formula thing was? Easy fix, you say, oh. Is n not x? Ah. Yes, you were right. Alright, well, I got that one wrong by myself, so I guess I gotta do another one so I get it right. Carlos and Anna were asked to find an explicit formula for the sequence. Okay, negative 10, negative 4, 2, 8. Where the first term should be f of 1 is 10. Okay, negative 10. Carlos said the formula is f of n equals negative 10 plus 6n. So I'm going to try to do what you suggested and rearrange the actual formula itself instead of trying to plug things in. So there can't be a coincidence. So if I distribute 6 in, it becomes 6n. And then, but there's another term and it becomes minus 6. So they're obviously going to be different. So it can only be only one. But now I can start plugging numbers in, and I think that's fine. Because if one of them is immediately wrong, then you just know it can't be that one. It has to be the other person's. Oh, wait, but you could... There's actually... Never mind, this is an answer to neither Carlos nor Anna. I didn't think about that. Wait, am I cheating by plugging it in? Should I do it the non... Is that... Should I find the... Oh... You know what? Should I find the explicit formula myself? instead of cheat by plugging it in. Isn't that the point of this? The point of this whole section is, can you find the explicit formula? Which should just be something n. It should just be like what? Like the difference between, now that I know what it's actually asking for and what the pattern
says
is.
If you want extra practice, why not?
Oh, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's just plus 6 each time. So 6n. That's really it. Except it starts at, okay. It starts at -10, so you have to have -10. But actually, wait, f of 1 should be -10. It should be Anna, because, well, Anna. Okay, I slightly cheated because I did end up, sorry, I couldn't help myself putting it in. But if I wanted to, if they didn't give me these two answers, what would I have done? LGTM.
Wind 137 says LGTM.
What does that stand for?
Wind 137 says if it were zero-based, Carlos would be right.
Oh. I didn't think about that. If it was zero-based, because if it... Oh yeah, you're right, because at 0, it would end up being the base case -10. Yeah. Oh, that's true. And the last one that we just did, the previous problem, was that zero-based? I don't even remember. We were doing it from 1? Isn't everything we're supposed to be doing is from 1? At least in this Khan Academy. What's it? Oh. That's interesting. Alright, well, I'll try to do it the long way, just to prove I can do it the long way. Hopefully I can do the math right. And whatever. And I'll write the subscripts correctly this time. I'll try to do that right. Okay. So then if we were going to find the slope, it would just be -4 minus 10. I think.
Civitatum says Carlos's righteous effort was invalidated by a blasphemous convention.
Blasphemous convention, oh my god. -4. Oh, yeah. Oh, poor Carlos. Oh, I see. I see how it is, SCQ. I know whose side you're taking. You're taking the programmer side. A blasphemous convention. But this is natural. But starting from 1 is natural. It's the natural way. It's the normal way humans learn to count. If you think about it. It took me... I still sometimes get zero-base index stuff wrong. I'm getting better with it, though. But that was not easy to adapt to. Yeah. Wait, -10 minus... Wait, no, what was it doing? -4. Was the difference in -4 minus? -10 plus 10. Yeah, so, yeah, it is 6. M is 6. Okay. Rewrite the equation.
Says, yeah, but natural ain't always right.
I guess. What? I think this is how the real one was supposed to be. It's y minus y1, but superscript equals m x minus x1.
Civitatum says, I mean, if you wanted to define natural numbers axiomatically, you wouldn't really have a choice but to do it using something akin to piano axioms.
Well, not the piano coming on again. Oh, you're doing the general formula that SPQ mentioned. Wait, This other one will still work, right? This other way. It better. So the first point we're gonna take 1 negative 10 as x1. x1 y1. Oops, this is a comma. That's not a number. It's 1. It's supposed to be a comma. And then slope is 6. Okay. Y minus 10 minus negative 10.
Line 137 says they're both the same thing basically.
Oh, okay. 6. Maybe I'll do both. Okay, after doing this, once I get the right answer from doing this, I'll try doing... I guess you did say it's the same thing. I'll try using that one. I guess. Or, I don't know, plugging stuff in. I don't even know if I have to plug stuff... How much I have to plug stuff into the other one. But I probably should do that, because then maybe it'll be more intuitive. Like, I'll have a better understanding of it. 6 x minus x1. What was x again? Oh, we don't have it. X minus 1. Okay. 6s minus 6. 4 plus 10. This would be 16 if we get rid of that. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Because minus 6. This is 16 now. Is it better to have y? I don't even know. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's better to have y by itself or x by itself. I kind of forgot what we did last time. I mean, I feel like y, so... Because usually it's y equals something, and I think last time there was a y. But... Alright, well, 6x minus... This is supposed to be 16. Oh, we'll just keep it like... Okay. So now there's this. There's a whole negative 10 in here. What? Did I do the things wrong? Because if Anna's is the answer, then... Well, I guess Anna's is the answer. Because we said Carlos was if it was 0 base, but it's not. How do I even get the n minus... Where is this? Oh, I have to get the... Let me see. Or do I? Or do I have to get x so there's no... I don't know, let's go coefficient or whatever in front of it. But then... x equals... X and y.
Line 137 says they're the same.
They're the same? This is the same... This, y equals 6s plus minus 16, is the same as... Oh, see. It's the same as Anna's thing?
Line 137 says if you choose not to expand out the 6, x1 thing, you'll get the same as Anna's.
Really? Not to expand out the... Oh! Because this would be... Oh, if I distributed n, 6 plus 6n. Or in this case, 6x, but no, yeah, 6n. Minus 6. Minus 6, and then add minus 16. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're right. Oh, thank you. Okay, cool.
Line 137 says try leaving the 6, x1, part alone and just moving the minus 10 to the other side.
Okay. You mean in Anna's thing? Wait, oh wait, no. You mean my thing? But yeah, I see it now. When I went back to Anna's and then I distributed it, I see why they're equal when I put this, multiplied the thing. So if I took out minus 10 and then you would have minus 6, then you could distribute out the 6 and it would be minus 1 x. 6 times
Line
x minus 1, and then it's the same thing.
If you want it to look more similar.
Oh, I see. Yeah. That's cool. Then you can just move it to, yeah, negative 10, take stuff out. But when you said leave the thing alone, what thing alone? Oh, you just mean it alone, leave it alone as in leave negative 10 plus 6x minus 6, so that it's more similar without taking the 6 out, I think. B, this is cool. Okay, I'll try the thing SPQ had, the thing with the D in it. Okay, I was like, I thought it would be easier, I thought it'd be quicker to erase, but now I'm just like, I don't know, this is kind of slow. There, it's good enough. Okay, so A of n, I'm gonna write the whole thing out too, because writing is part. Equals A of 1 plus D n minus 1. D? We're here. Oh, plus D. Okay, plus minus. Okay, did not mean to pin again. Dn minus 1. 1 plus D. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. And then the difference is just just the difference between each of the things. So we already know that's 6. Between each of the numbers in the sequence. 6n minus 1. A of 1 happens to be negative 10. Negative 10 plus, oh my god, this is identical, isn't it? It's the thing. And it was a lot faster too, now I think about it. Oh yeah. Oh my god. So in a way, then this is like a better, well, it was faster to compute it like this. This is like a better general formula, kind of. But this is cool. I like that they essentially, like, it ends up, you're right. This is the same thing. Never mind. It's blown. Okay, cool. Well, I did this. I did the thing. Oh my god, I'm scared of I feel scared about the geometry part, because it's going to introduce geometric stuff. The arithmetic stuff is already crazy enough. How can there be, like, a consistent slope or whatever if we're going to do anything with geometric? Because didn't you say that would be the problem with geometric? What the hell is this? Converting recursive and explicit forms of arithmetic sequences. Arithmetic sequence, recursive definition of G. Oh, it's gonna have you go from recursive to, I mean, it's just the same stuff again, but just slightly harder because you're going from recursive to the other. Arithmetic sequence. I don't even know if it's worth doing this one at all, other than like the review. I can't believe all this is just an algebra 1. This isn't even an algebra 2. I'm crying. What is even in algebra 2? Like, what are they gonna put in it?
Line 137 says geometric is almost the same as arithmetic, except you replace all of the with times.
Oh, really? How do you find... What about the parts where you find, like, differences? Because then there aren't differences between them. I mean, like, you know, like how there was always, like for the slope stuff. And all of the x with time with
Line
x
137 says and all of the times with exponent.
Oh, wow. Divide them instead.
Civitatum says you divide them instead.
Because then that would be the difference, is having them divided, because you're not adding things consistently. Oh, yeah. But then, would you still be able to use the first thing with the slope to work with that? Would the slope just be, instead of just a number, it would just be like, I don't know, some fraction? Oh, yeah, because divide... It would just end up being...
Civitatum says a, n, equals a, 1, asterisk p caret, n 1.
Oh yeah, that plus is getting changed to a times now. Because of that. Times p.
Civitatum says it is difficult to call it a slope, but a fraction for sure.
But maybe not a... Instead of a slope, it's the base of an exponential function. That's the term? Okay. Interesting.
Line 137 says also FYI in Japanese, arithmetic sequence is called same difference sequence, and geometric is same ratio sequence.
Okay, I kind of want to see if I can remember how to read any of these, because it's been for so long. Was this toe? Is that how you read? Not sure. Toe or do, maybe. Sa. Zoo or so. Rei? Or is that like Retsu? I would guess Rei. Oh, thank you. Tosasu Retsu. Oh, it is Retsu. Okay, I lied.
Line 137 says and.
In Tohisu Retsu. Arithmetic. Same, different sequence. That would make sense. Same rate. Oh! Because geometric. Because you did just mention. That's a good name for it then. Same ratio sequence for geometric. That is kanji. Thank you. Indeed. Sometimes things are named much better in kanji, like math terms. Interesting. Save us the face of exponential function. Huh. Even if it's not the slope, well, technically, can you use the same process like what we were doing when you were doing like x1 minus, you know, like x2 minus what's y, change of y over change of x, like y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Can you still do the same process to find the base of the exponential function, even if it's not a slope? Oh, we can. Oh, cool. Oh, wait, no. Maybe you were saying yes to is this kanji. My bad. Huh. Find an explicit formula.
Line 137 says no, because it's not linear anymore.
Oh. Okay. Oh, so that really was a coincidence. It's just a coincidence that for the arithmetic one, it just happens. The difference was the slope, but it won't always be like that. Especially, well, once you get into geometric, it doesn't even matter anymore. It's just, oh, okay, but it's a now.
Line 137 says, but the ratio between the two numbers is quite analogous to the slope.
I guess, yeah. Let's see. Ratio between two numbers. With the ratio ends up being how much to multiply each new term to get to the next one. And that's what that's for. Okay, I can see how that's an analog. Analogous, I guess.
Line 137 says right.
And since it's not linear, that means like if the thing was like graphed, it would be all like curvy. Oh yeah, because it's going up by whatever ratio, and then it's getting more steep. The line is getting like, I don't know, maybe like becoming more vertical. Something like that. What?
Line 137 says, in fact, if you take the log of a geometric series, you get an arithmetic one.
I bet they haven't even talked about log 1, so I kind of wonder if does log show up in starting in algebra 2? That's something I'll have to find out. I mean, like officially. Take the log of geometric series. You do? I'm trying to think. What is? I already forgot. Can you write a simple log for me so you can remind me what logs are and remind me which part of what has what relationship to the other number? I'm always forgetting this. And also, remember that video about how like the terms for all those things kind of suck? The triangle was nicer. Like that triangle notation the guy came up with. Oh!
Line 137 says log is basically undoing exponent.
So if you undo it, it turns into arithmetic. But how? I'm trying to think. How does that happen?
Line 137 says log underscore 2, 8, equals 3.
Thank you. Good sample for me. Okay, 1, 2, because 2 to the third is 8. Third is 8. Oh yeah, I hate this notation. This is my least favorite kinds of notation. An exponent thing I can get down with, but once you start changing it into the other ways to write it, it becomes so annoying. Log 2a.
Civitatum says because of a nice property of a log ln,
oh god, it has a nice property.
A, ln, b.
Okay, 2. I like it when things are translated into regular English. 2 to the what is 8. I need to like memorize this and be like, a log is like is something to the what is something. To which the answer is it is 3.
Line 137 says to which the answer is 3.
Yeah. To the what is 8. Okay, that's a log. What is log AB equals log A plus... Oh, yeah! I forgot about that. That's one of the things. Oh, wait! Oh, God, you're right. So then it's the thing is A times B turning A plus B. So then it becomes...
says, so like if you took the log underscore
arithmetic,
P, you'd get
just
ln,
from that.
A, N, equals ln, A, 1, ln, P, N, 1.
Oh wait, what? Oh my god, there's too many things inside of things. But this is notation. Log of... Yeah, log A1. It's so cursed, I know. It is.
137 says TDS reading math is kinda cursed.
It could just be log P.
Civitatum says so the logs form an arithmetic sequence.
N minus 1, okay. Oh, whatever the log is, so it'd be like that number plus, oh yeah, something like, use
Civitatum says which is what it should be, the log undoes exponentiation.
Oh, so then a geometric sequence is, you're always doing exponentiation, because it's always multiplied by, you know, the same ratio, which is like that. It's like exponentiating it, what you guys said. That's new. I wouldn't have thought about that myself. Like, oh, by logging the thing, it just, all the things are at it now. What? Thinking about it. Oh, I see. Because you can get the same, because multiplication and addition, well, not exponentiation, but like multiplication is just repeated addition anyway. So if you just break up all the multiplication into like addition, you'll just have a lot of addition, a lot more addition, but then you can still get the same answer, that type of thing. But you're basically like doing the addition kind of many times or something. I wonder if I can solve this one thing. Can I do this one thing? Find the explicit formula. So base is negative 75. Okay. So then all I have to do is, and obviously it's arithmetic. Wait, it starts at negative 75, so then I just see what the, oh, I should plug it into the thing. 2 in. I think I need the second. Do I need like the second term if I was gonna do this? Where's my...
Denton 7777
This is the most math I think I've
says
ever done in my
problem,
life.
so no problem. Hey guys.
It's difficult problem, no problem. Hey, math peoples, hello. Nice to see new viewers. I'm sorry, Tenzin, if I made you watch an ad. I'm sorry.
137 says, don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, be happy. But how can you be happy when capitalism? Negative. So if I put in 2 minus 1, wait, h, how does this work? Because the base is a negative 75, right? So doesn't that mean that this first thing, I mean, this would be negative 75 or something? For when we do 2, this ends up being negative 75 because of the base. Negative 75 minus 10, negative 85. So it goes by 10. I hope this isn't right. I mean, no, I hope this is right. I hope this isn't wrong. What I meant to say, because I can't. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 10, 10. And it does say minus 10 here. And then when you rephrase this into normal English, it's like this case is last case, minus. If this was empty, it'd be like
Line
minus what?
137 says
Or plus
H
what?
2 would indeed be minus 85.
Okay, cool. So I found the sequence, so then I would just find the explicit formula. And I did that last time, so I don't think I have to do that. I just wanted to make sure I would be able to find the second term. So I think that's fine. That's enough. That's enough of the arithmetic sequence for now. Because there's also geometric sequences, but it's the same thing, like you said. It's just all the things, except now it's not a slope. It's a ratio. Things are being multiplied by, and it's not plus. It's multiplication, or possibly maybe even division if you're going like the other way instead of subtraction. So, oh my god. This one's the hardest one. The hardest one is this converting one. So to prove I can do it with multiplication and division, shouldn't I just jump to the hardest version of geometric, which is converting recursive and explicit? I think if I answer one of these, then that means I'm probably okay. And I obviously get it right, like then it means I know how to do it. I can do it. Yes. Okay. Step 1 is it's giving me recursive, so I just need to find the second term in the thing. And I get a calculator too, so that's good. Base case is 1. So then that means if we had 2, then this one would turn into the base case, 2.2. So it's just the same process, but I can do this process.
137 says I just realized geometric is a homophone with escape.
Oh, really? So tohi and tohi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that when I was reading the compound earlier. That's cool. But what about pitch accent? I mean, you're the expert on that. Is it homophone? Are they homo pitch? .2. Oops. The ratio is 5 because it's like times negative 5. Oh wait, this is what a calculator exists for.
Line 137 says I think is only 1, but can be pronounced either 0 or 1.
Oh wow. 2.2 times negative 5, so this is negative 11. Is the next term. Oh, it's getting negative. But 2.2 is the base case, okay. Negative 11. There. Okay.
Line 137 says let's go to SPQ's formula from earlier.
Okay. Good point. Because we're not going to get slope, or we're not going to do the... Oh, wait. What was the thing when I asked if we were going to do the slope with, x2 minus... y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 for the slope? Would this even work? We can't do that. No, we can't. It's not slope anymore, so we can't. It's better to use the general formula here. Good thing SPQ made that formula.
Line 137 says oh I guess they're called G instead of if they're arithmetic.
Oh, I get it. Oh yeah, A was I didn't even question why they were using A as the variable, but It's G. I couldn't know. That's good. Very observant. Are you? And thank you, whoever followed. Thank you. Okay. I think I have the second term right. I have both terms now. You're right. The formula, and the formula was like a lot easier, to be honest, than doing all the manual stuff with the slope anyway. So, okay. But I'm really glad you told me about the thing with the slope, because you made it a strong connection with the other stuff we were doing. Made me realize that, like, oh, made the connection with because we were doing all the linear stuff earlier, and the using like slope and stuff. But I had no idea until then. I had no idea how this was related in any way to I don't know, these functions, and like using recursion with them. I was like, didn't make any connection between the two topics.
Wind 137 says maybe you can go back and try to solve some of the point slope problems in the earlier units.
God. Quite easy. Well, I hope so. You're right, because there were older point slope ones that I skipped because I didn't want to do them. 2 and 2, -11. Oh yeah, let me see if I can remember. But before I look in the chat and try to find the formula, let me see if I can remember it. So G of, just by like using reasoning and also just vague memory of what it looked like as well. Wasn't it? It was G of n. Let's start with this because that's what we're doing in the first place. G of n equals G of, because take the base case, G of 1. But now we're multiplying things. So multiply. This is an asterisk. N. Wait, no. Hold on. Let me think. I don't know. There's gonna be. I feel like there's some number there. Think about it. And then there's something gonna there, and then it's like n minus 1 with the thing, which would be whatever the number, the ratio, the difference. In this case, it's going to be the ratio, because that's the difference in the sequence. So in this case, it's -5. Isn't it? -5 n minus 1. G of 1. G of yeah. Well, G of 1 is the base case. So
Line 137 says almost there.
Almost there. Okay, that's good. 2.2. 2. Should be 2.2. 2.2 minus 5 times n minus 1 equals G of n. I see.
Line 137 says remember, since it's repeated multiplication equals exponentiation.
Yeah. Times. Oh. Let me think about it. Do you want them? Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because repeat. So then, But aren't you doing that? Because by having this d times n minus 1, you're multiplying whatever the ratio is by
equals multiplication.
Well, that many times. It was repeated addition. That's right. Oh, yeah.
Line 137 says, but now since it's repeated multiplication,
right.
It should be d to the power n1.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that actually. Because repeated multiplication. Oh. see. Interesting. So that's why this part of it changes. With multiplication. So, oh, okay. Okay. Oh. But then, oh.
Wind
I didn't realize.
137
Okay.
says multiplication would just be one step of the recursive thingy.
One step the recursive. But I thought it would be okay to do that. I thought it would look like that because we already have this multiplication thingy. I thought just all we needed was this one multiplication thingy, and then everything else can remain the same. It's like we're doing multiplication because we replaced it. We're not doing addition anymore. I didn't know we had to take it. We had to take it the next step and have an exponent up here. N minus 1. Oh my god. But then I guess it makes sense because you did say repeated multiplication, which was. Wow. But then, but it gets big. It gets big so fast. Oh wow. Oh yeah. Wait, that actually okay. That explanation makes a lot of sense. Now I think about it, because things aren't getting big quickly. But that's what would happen if you were continuously multiplying something by 2. That's it would get big super fast. Like for example, like it that needs to be up. I think I see it.
Wind 137 says yeah, multiplying a number by itself a few times grows really fast.
Mm-hmm. And it won't grow like nearly as fast if you just had if it wasn't in an exponent, the n minus 1. It would just be like we're adding it again, but we're not supposed to be adding it because it's geometric. It would end up being the same thing, except for this one random multiplication in the end. But that's not enough to make up for all the times you're multiplying something by itself. In the end, it's just not. It just won't be enough. This one. This looks like an apple, by the way, because I'm getting schooled. See, it looks like a ovally apple with like a bite out of it or something. Okay, so all right, we use that formula. This is supposed to be right, n minus 1 in the exponent part.
Wind 137 says it looks like an apple that someone shot.
Yeah, it does. But the only thing that really matters, it looks like an apple. It does not look like a banana. It does look like a shot apple. So violent. You sound like an American.
Civitatum says or like an apple with a spider on it.
Oh no. That is honestly what the spider kind of looked like on the wall, except it was moving really fast, and a few times it was trying to dodge me because I assume it just didn't want to die. So it was a few times it was like swinging by its silk or whatever in the air a little bit, like it was just trying to not be unalived. But yeah, can only run for so long. And since I, don't have furniture in my room anymore, it's, nowhere for it to go. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, n minus 1. So then now it's 2.2 minus 5 n minus 1. Let's see. Is that everything? Is that all I need to do? Because I don't think there's any other thing, right? I don't have to like simplify or explicit form. This is an explicit formula, isn't it? Yeah. It should be just 2.2 minus 5 n minus 1. I think. 2.
Wind 137 says just nitpick, you need parentheses wrapping the minus 5.
We really want to be the same because order of operations.
Otherwise the minus will be read as subtraction.
Oh then, oh yeah. But then, even if I don't have, if I don't put parentheses, won't, oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're right. But then, okay. But then, damn it. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Wind
It's also not the
137
same
says
as.
dash 5 caret x is also not the same as
Oh, God.
minus 5
Oh,
caret x.
yeah! They actually were asking this in one of the sixth grade curriculums. They were doing this. They were saying, like, negative 5x, and then they were having, like, negative 5 in the parentheses, and it was, like, trick questions. And I was getting them all wrong, and I was, like, thinking, I thought it was, like, I don't know, a mistake with the answers, but it wasn't. Then I found out. Ugh, they're not. It matters. Hmm. A decent escape. You know what? It was not a bad escape
Civitatum
procedure
says
at
the
all.
spiders have developed a decent escape procedure.
I mean, the thing dodged me for a good. You were there. You witnessed the event. I wasn't able to get it for like 45 seconds because the thing was evading. I didn't think about that. But that's just like,
Civitatum
oh,
says
God.
if you try to catch them by the silk,
I don't
it
know.
has a relatively high chance of success.
That just like grosses me out to grab them like that, because then if you grab them from that end, then they're still like swinging all over the place, and they could like
Blind
land on your.
137 says
It
it
died with
died
honor.
with honor.
It did, and you guys said some words of respect and gave it a moment of silence. Honestly, that spider got a lot more, merit going down than many people will get in their final days. So, yeah, F to the spider. Rest in peace. I gave it a quick. It got a very quick death too. Just grabbed it and squished, and then that's it. There was no prolonging. It was alive until it wasn't. But boy, did it dodge me. Was it? Did you know there are like seven? There are seven deadly spiders. Maybe you won't be surprised by this one, but did you know there's like, yeah, there's like seven super deadly spiders. Um, Maybe it's 12. But one of those deadly spiders is is called the banana spider. That probably doesn't surprise you. So I was thinking, but that's one of them. It looks nothing like a banana, FYI. I think the idea is it like, I don't know, likes to build webs on banana plants or something. No, it's not the same as -5. Oh yeah, because if it's -5x but no parentheses, you just do 5 to the whatever,
Says
and then
beeb,
you keep the
fiddleback,
negative afterwards.
redback.
You're right. Spider.
Of me says asterisk
Yeah.
funnel beeb.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to put the answer in. Oh yeah, and get the parentheses right because it matters. You're right. And maybe if I didn't have the parentheses right, they might have marked me wrong. To be honest, so because it's not. You're right. Subtraction. Oh wait, I did it already, didn't I? 2.2. But -5. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. -5. Yeah. hope the commas are right now. And then exponent. And minus 1. I'm right, 2.25. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys were all right. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm almost done with this stupid Unit 9. It's so much. Or am I? Oh yeah. Well, kind of. Yeah. What's this one? Sequences, word problems. It's probably all the same. It's the same stuff except with word problems. Evaluate sequences of recursive form. What's this one? Oh, just generating the terms, and I know how to do that. Sequences and domain. Yeah, that's fine too.
Line 137 says, can we try the review unit thing?
What the? Do you hate me that much? The review unit thing? How could you? But we already answered so many of these questions. But I mean, I guess. Wait, why? Why would we do this? Bruh. Look, this is just from the first. This is a question taken from the very first one. Do you know? Straightforward things. Review units are just mixtures of the previous, just drawing random questions from the, well, not random, but preset questions from specific parts of the, the unit. But yeah. But you know what? Skip is a thing. If you mean you wanna like preview what types of questions are in all the things, we can do that. What say you win? Okay, well then we should pick. Okay.
Line 137 says maybe just try a few.
Fine. How about this then? I'll make you a bet. Then we're gonna do that. I don't know. Pick a amount that you think is reasonable, like 3 or 2 or 1. 1 sounds nice. And then I'll skip through, and then at specific ones you tell me when to stop, and I'll do whichever one you beckon me to do. Three of your choosing. I'm down. Let's do it then.
Line 137 says, okay, let's do 3 of my choosing then.
Okay, so do you say skip the first one? You're probably going to do it for this one. You're going to pick what you think is 3 of the... And you can just use S for skip. I think that works fine. Just like as if we're playing like a kanji quiz on Discord from Kotobabat. I think so, something like that. Well, you're right, because if you do 3 way before the end, that'll make it fun for you, because you have to consider what types of questions, based on what you've seen in the units, that will show up here. You're right, because if you do all 3 early on, then you'll never even get to see what questions come in the end. Yeah, optimal stopping. You're right. It has to be, gamified for everybody. Okay. Wait a second. So you're gonna make me do 4?
Says, okay, let's just add this first one as a warm-up.
Or do you mean, like, that counts as one of the three, right?
Wind
Oh, it counts.
137 says
Okay.
it counts as
Okay,
one.
cool. No, I'm down for this. I think I can get... Okay. Sounds good to me. So there's a thing in... I wanna try this. I think it'd be fun. Well, I don't like the way they do it on Twitch. Like, no, I mean their implementation of this, but I think it's called. So it wasn't polls. I was wrong. I was getting confused with polls and then the other thing.
Wind 137 says I still kinda remember when I took algebra I in middle school.
Oh, you do? Aww. What the hell? Bazillion problems. Oh damn. Damn. And did you ever get tired of those? Like, was it actually like so many? I mean, you're good at math, but were you ever just like, Jesus, why is she giving so many? Because if you felt that way when you were back in, middle school, I can't imagine taking the class from that teacher. What it would have been like. You still remember that? It's funny. So if you ever ran into that teacher and just happened to meet them again, you would be like, oh my god, you're the one who gave me a bazillion problems back when I was in middle school. That's probably what you would be thinking. Wait, what is it called? It's called, I'm gonna try it. Because I'm about to use it right now. So it's not polls, it's, Twitch affiliate. I don't know. If I use slash, it'll show up as one of the options. Let's see. Slash. So I should probably just do the beginning. Because if it's not a...
Wind 137
Oh,
says
prediction! Okay, we're gonna try that.
There really is a
so the way this works is kind of annoying because you have to actually bet, but if you want to, anyone wants to, at the time you hated it. But there's kind of insight you get. Okay. But they did teach you insight in a... Ah, I see. So you're passing it on to me by forcing me to do more problems than I would have done by myself. Okay, okay. So I can gain that kind of insight. Alright. Let me try out this command. So slash prediction. Alright. Will I get this problem right on the first try? Oh, damn it. There's a freaking character count limit. Okay, I'm gonna change it to 1. And then yes, no. And then I'll just keep the submission open for like, I don't know, a full minute would be good. 2 minutes is fine, I guess. No, 1 minute. 1 minute's enough time for people to decide if they want to do the prediction. So apparently, oh wait, confirm prediction. The streamer mod will need to confirm the outcome. Oh yeah, of course. I know how this works. Once you can start, you cannot change it except to delete or choose submissions. If an outcome isn't selected or the prediction is deleted, all channel points will be returned to participating viewers. Yeah, that makes sense. Mods who vote it will not be able to choose the outcome. Oh yeah, that obviously makes sense too. Now, let's see how this works. Let's see what this is like. So I just created a prediction. So if you make the correct... Okay, so how does this... Oh, so it shows up at the top. Oh, there's actually like a whole predict button on the thing. Crazy. How to play. Oh my god. Interesting. Yeah, we can see if that's any fun or not. Nice, guys. But yeah, if you want to, yeah. I got this. I can do this. Complete the precursor form of the geometric sequence. Oh, it's G. Oh, I thought it was arithmetic. It's not. That's fine. That's fine. Because C1, they're giving us the first one anyway. C1 is negative 0.6. N minus 1 times. Complete the recursive form of the geometric sequence. Yes. Okay, so I need to find the... Oh god. I need to find the ratio. Oh, I actually haven't done this part yet. That's okay. Because 3 times... I can just pick in between the easier one. Right, so like 3 times what is negative 15? 3 times negative 5. It's negative 5. Wait, that's all I need to do. I think that's it. That's all I need to do. Cause each one's negative. Right now I'm scared. Because isn't there something weird with like the n minus 1 in the top corner? And then am I doing this? No, that's negative 5, right? Because then you just... I mean... I'm just doing it. Ha! Alright, well, whoever predicted yes gets... What happened to the... Where'd the prediction go? Well, how do I... Where did it go? It disappeared. Did you... Oh, the submission's closed. Oh, okay. So how do I decide on the... How do I make it? So, like... Let's see. Open... How do I manage my predictions? My mouse is gone again. Just right now. It just disappeared again.
Line 137 says, I love gambling.
You do? Oh, damn. Well, then... Well, this will be fun, then. Because Twitch... Capitalistic Twitch loves gambling, too. Based on, like, the features they put in their actual, like, thing. Oh, my mouse is back. Okay, good.
Line 137 says,
yeah,
wait,
you do apparently.
Oh,
cool!
Correctly?
And next to your name, it says whether or not. That's cute. Like, there's a thing that says predicted yes, so it says that you predicted yes. That's cute. I think you get like a percentage of Oh, wait a second. Well, you're the only one who voted yes, so doesn't that mean you just get your thing back and you don't get anything out of it? I'm not sure. But you didn't lose, right? Okay, so it was yes. Ensure it's just correct outcome. Once you choose the outcome, viewers who have chosen the correct outcome will be awarded 10 channel. Oh my god, you're earning 10 channel points. That's tragic.
Line 137 says, oh boo.
I feel bad. See, this is why I don't like their system, because they should make it so even if there's one person, there's at least gonna be some in the pot. That's why for my Twitch bot, I'm making it so that even if like one person votes or nobody votes, like, or, you know, like, you'll get stuff out of it. It won't be lame. That's crazy. Congratulations, you got 10. Do you feel rich now? This is crazy. Why would they do that? That's mean. And why can't there should be like a feature specifically in it where you can like give people points. Terrible return on investment. And the worst part is if you voted no.
137 says terrible return on investment.
I know, you're the only one who voted, but if you had voted no, you would have gotten nothing, and those points, the 10 points you voted would have went into like they just would have disappeared for no reason. Like what a lame system that is, for at least for a small streamer that. Well, now we know. That's why I did want to test it to see what would be the outcome.
Line 137 says house always wins, I guess.
Well, that makes me feel sad. Because reality do be like that. Damn. House always wins. Maybe there is a command for like giving points. What was it? Slash? Oh no, that's a skip slash. I'm gonna go right now in my actual browser. Twitch. Okay, streamer. Give channel points. Really? Oh, wait, no. Oh my god, the AI answer's stupid. It's not actually answering my question. You cannot give channel points to users. Amazing. So the actual streamer can't have control over their channel and make the predictions more fun. Oh my god. It's because the reason why it's because Twitch wanted to be able to use them for third-party promotions. Are you kidding? That's the reason why we can't do it. Crying. I'll give channel points to viewers in the form of a free. Okay. That that is a very disappointing answer. You deserved a better return on investment than that. Oh my god. Why did my predictions so lame? Also because the way predictions work, you're only getting what people put in, and the actual prediction, you can't like infuse in channel points into it. Like the sucky thing is that encourages people not to bet high. Because like why would you bet high even if you think you're going to be right? Why would you bet high when you know the other side isn't betting high? Then it becomes a situation where like everyone wants to bet low. Anyway, because yeah. Because of how bad the return on investment is. Okay. The hell?
Blind 137 says let's skip this one.
And this and oh wait, oh skip, I see skip does the okay, I thought that was another one. Okay, yeah, this is the next. This is actually number 3. And this one, what say you? There is something I will do for you, Win, by the way. Once we finish all 3, so we have 2 left. Once we finish all 3 problems, I will.
137 says let's skip this one too.
Okay, I will skip all the way. We'll go all the way to number 13, as in like I'll let you see what the ones are that you missed out on, so that you can get a good idea of, because it's the part of the game. You mentioned about optimal stopping point. Like you'll get to judge whether or not you found the optimal stopping point. So that would be cool. Okay, yeah, we're skipping this one, like you said. Next question. Oh wait, you didn't just say let's skip this one too, did you? Right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you did. Okay, skipping.
Blind 137 says let's skip this too. Blind 137 says skip.
Yeah. See, it's what I meant. They are kind of samey. We did most of these. I like this one. This one. You're not gonna make me skip this one, are you? Because this one.
Blind 137 says skip.
That's mean. This one was a good hard one. Okay.
Blind 137 says let's do this one. Why not?
It's kind of fun going through them, because not only are you thinking about at what points you should stop without being able to see the questions that come in the end, but like I'm also trying to predict which ones I think you're going to stop at. Like, you're trying to predict the
Blind
problems, and I'm trying to
137 says,
predict.
can you do it
It's
without
like
looking at the
recursion.
formula from earlier?
I'm trying to predict you predicting the problems, so I can be like one step ahead of you. I thought you were gonna stop on this one. I don't know why, but just after how some of them were like so easy, like I'm starting to feel like next time we get to like a more normalish one, you might choose to stop because you might be starting to think like, oh, what if all of them end up being too easy or something. I think I can. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do, because this is like the test, right? This is the, well, yeah, unit test. So I'll show you. I can do all the stuff without looking. I can, but I'm gonna use the easier formula, the one I prefer, which is the distance one over this slope. Well, I could still do this one, but I don't want to because it's that one's slightly more work. But I remember how to do it. That's the important thing. Okay, so I'll go do this problem. -75. Isn't this the same? This is the one that's the same problem as I don't remember the answer. It's like -75. Next term is
Archimedes says,
-85.
hey guys.
Right? It's that one. Archimedes. Hi. Hi. Hello. Algebra things. Algebra things. And guess what? The crazy thing is, while we were doing this algebra stuff, Archimedes, not lying, there was a section on recursion. So when we were doing the section
Archimedes
in Algebra
says, how
1.
went the stream?
Good. When we were doing the recursion, then I went after doing it, after talking about like why it works and talking about the formula and all that stuff. Then I went and I coded the thing in C#, and then I did it in Python. Because why not? So that was kind of fun. That wasn't planned. It was good. A good stream. No, it was really good. It's really good. It was very productive. Learning a lot. Wind has taught me like a trillion things already. It hasn't even.
Archimedes says, cool.
Just
cool.
in this one stream. Like, now I know what the difference is between something that's arithmetic versus geometric. Like, arithmetic is just adding things, and then geometric is like multiplying things. I really didn't know that at all. Yeah, how are you, Archimedes? I did not actually work on the bot today because it. Guess what? I'm affiliated now. Well, be honest, I was kind of forced into it because apparently. So I found out when looking through my Twitch stats, even though I wasn't affiliate, Twitch has been showing ads on my channel since September 8th without my consent, and so it's just been showing ads to new viewers, I guess. And I had no idea it was doing that the whole time. So already it was displaying ads when I wasn't an affiliate. It's not supposed to do that. And also, yeah, because I'm not affiliate, they're not splitting with me or anything. So, like, what's the point?
Archimedes says, LOL, yeah, I just got an ad for a JRPG.
Oh, well, that was before. I'm affiliate now. It was actually last night because once I found out, oh, JRPG. Oh, God. Yeah, so once I found out that that's what Twitch was doing, I was just like, you know what? Screw it. If Twitch is going to show ads anyway, then I'll just go into the affiliate thing. Because the only reason I avoided affiliate was because I didn't want to show ads to anyone. At least, not yet. I just wanted to hold off until I was ready. But no, it doesn't matter. Twitch just wants to do what Twitch wants to do. And so here I am. But hey, now I have the channel points and stuff, so I didn't even have to do all that crazy stuff with the bot. But then again, some of the features are not very fun. Like Twitch's, what is the thing, prediction system, which is their contests. That sucks. Like, I just tested it out with Win right now. Right, Win? And this is a direct quote from Win. Win was like, "This is a terrible return on investment." It's terrible. Because if you're like the only one who votes, all you do is you get your points back. It doesn't actually like infuse. You don't get at least like a certain percentage back. You did. That's it. Yeah, 10
Blind 137 says, I invested my life savings
points into it, and all you got back was 10. So like, what's the point? It was really sad, actually. I really felt bad. I mean, it wasn't like a lot of points, but just
Orcamus
the
says
fact that
LUL.
I was very disappointed. I don't know. Twitch is good at things that disappoint me per se, but you know what? You know what doesn't disappoint me ever? You guys and the community and all the cool people on Twitch never disappoint me. It's a worthy trade-off. For all the annoying little things, I have no regrets. Also, guess what? I'm an expert at this now, Ergomis. And didn't we do this? Literally, isn't it plus 10? I mean, it might not be, but like this might be the exact same problem that we just did like an hour and a half ago. I still remember. Well, let's find out. Let's plug the thing in. So this is 2, so this becomes negative 75, minus 10, minus 85. It's the same one. Damn it, I wish I saved the answer. Because imagine I just had the answer written in the corner, since we just did this exact... Yes, math. I know, I feel the same way about math too. I feel the exact same way. But you know what, I'm bearing with it, because I need to finish algebra. Well, I need to have some understanding of algebra 1, algebra 2, and trigonometry before I can do this course on single variable calculus. And then after single variable calculus, there's a specific course from MIT OpenCourseWare too. This single variable calculus is also a prerequisite course to mathematics for computer science. That's the course I actually wanted to do. But then I found out that had all these prerequisites, so here I am. Working through some of the prerequisites, so I won't be completely lost. Because computer science, you know, it's always the ultimate goal for everything.
Orcamus says, do you just want to be generally good at math?
And that wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to be generally good at math too. Especially since I'm interested in games and you know, interested in the graphics and how all the stuff works behind the scenes. Not that I necessarily have to know every single part of it, but it's nice to have some kind of basis so that I can better follow along certain things in the future.
Says I haven't gone through it comprehensively, but I don't think you need that much calculus to understand that math for CS course.
Yeah, maybe not. I'll give you the, if you want to see the link for the math for CS course, the MIT one, that it actually lists this as a prerequisite. It's like, if you haven't taken this course, like, it said in the thing, it was just like, just disappear. It didn't say it like that, but, you know. Here, let me show you something. Here, I can just open my,
Orcamus says I feel like I use it pretty rarely. Last was like a track
we'll
editor
go from here, because
involved
this is where I
somehow.
found it from. So, yesterday, I was doing lots of Googling to try to find lots of interesting resources, because I do love to collect my resources. And I found a few different, like, curriculums that people put together, like open source curriculums that follow different, like, computer science stuff, and I was like, ooh, this is great.
Wind 137 says
oh,
I've
wait,
seen through
really?
it before in
But
the
is it the
past.
same? But is it the same one? Is the question? Oh, it probably is. But let's see. So here's one of them that I ended up collecting like 5 different ones of people's different like cool little like syllabi that they made, which is cool. But it was this one, which is in the introductory.
Wind 137 says from MIT, right?
Yeah. Oh, so maybe it was exactly the same. It's actually this one here. Ooh, but now that I have you guys here, well, you guys are like experts. Maybe I could ask you on your opinion. So I collected like 5 different syllabi. Well, I guess they're not really syllabi. They're course outlines. But they are supposed to, you went discrete mathematics.
Orcamus says discrete mathematics.
Yeah. Discrete mathematics. Introductory. Look at this one. Intensive. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. I thought it doesn't say math. Never mind. Anyway, so I have 3 or 4 different course outlines, and I'm kind of curious. I can send the links over, but which one do you think is the best one, or which one do you think I should follow first?
Because says like time signals, but that's news to me for a CS curric.
Oh. Here, I'll get them all open in a browser tab too. So this was the first one that I found. It seemed to have like a good amount of stuff. I like that they broke it down the trimesters. And then each of them is like either linked to a YouTube playlist or to like, because it's all like open source stuff or like Coursera courses. But I like one thing I really like about this one, which I kind of gravitate towards this one, is this is like the only one that has like a section for advanced slash graduate, possibly like advanced slash graduate courses. I thought that was cool. Or just a mixture of other things in it. Like, yeah, and that was pretty cool. Like computer graphics and stuff. That's pretty cool. Software engineering for scientific computing, wow. This looks like it would be really hard. Analytic combinatorics. Jeez. You can become a... Yes! I want...
137 says you can become a NEET grad student like me if you want.
What do you mean, NEET? NEET. Silly win. Wait. Did you actually decide on... Because I think you did mention about, you were thinking about... Remember you just said focusing on your grad studies? You actually decided to do that? Wait, but you're lying, because NEET stands for not employed or education or training. And if you're a grad student, you're obviously doing education. So you already failed the definition for NEET. I mean, if anyone's a NEET, you can guess who it is. Anyone in this chat. And it's not any of you guys. But I'm just saying, if we had to pick anyone. Okay, so there was this one. Let me go through all my ones. So there was that one. And then, look at this one. This one's the weirdest one I ever found. I do not want to go through this one, but I still saved it anyway, because why not? Look at this. Look how this one's weird. Like, even just reading, what is this? Like, I don't even understand. What is this even about? Like, it just feels off. Everything feels Emacs. Like, it just feels weird. Like, trying to read through this, I just didn't... It's hard to explain, but I don't know. I just don't understand. If this is supposed to be computer science, like, from like, for beginners, like, what is this? Why does this exist? Like, look at this. They're going to fully mechanize 15.210 soon using CAF/DCAF. Like, what is that even supposed to mean? It just feels like this is, like, written by AI. I know. I'm like, this one
says, I love how
I'm not even going to ask.
Programming course is functional programming.
I'm not even going to ask completely for your opinion on this one, because this one confuses me. So we're going to pretend this one doesn't exist. I'm just sharing it because it's funny. Because I'm like, the hell is this? Computational Trinitarianism. Trinitarianism. Like, this feels like they gotta be kidding. This must be a joke. As in, or it feels like intellectually, I don't know. Like
Blind 137 says the website is called Functional CS though.
I mean, true. True. But it did say a 2024 computer science curriculum, so, and this was in a list of other documents that was supposed to be, like, where I found this from, it's supposed to be, like, computer science curriculum, as in, like, equivalent to a bachelor's, like, if you were starting from scratch type of thing, which maybe this, I mean, it doesn't necessarily say that in the intro or anything, but still. Any route can get you to the divine notion of computation. Like, what is this? Maybe the term that people use is like academic, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe the term people say is like circle jerk, but that's the feeling I get from this. I just don't understand what is happening. More on the, oh, okay. But more on the science.
Says sounds more on the
so that's why it's just hard to read.
Side.
Even like what is the purpose of each of these sections? I just don't understand why. But you have begin. So begin. I'm going to start the book. The mechanics of proof. That sounds so goddamn hard.
Line 137 says Robert Harper is definitely legit though.
Oh, well, that's pretty sick. Who is Robert Harper? Robert Harper. Oh my god. And of course, just like most people who are talented in computer science, his website has much to be desired in design. But we already knew this was a common phenomenon. Says
there's a Toto that I'm sure is years old, so maybe it is engineering after all.
Years old. Yeah, it's always interesting how I once talked about this with Win, but it's always interesting how you're right. The uglier, the more of like an OG
Line
computer
137 says the uglier the website, the better the computer scientist.
Exactly. The more it looks like the website was made in like 1980, the more like of a real computer scientist you are, who actually is like can, you know, make your own OS. You know, you can be the next person to make, yeah, a kernel or something. Like that's how it works. I guess so.
Line 137 says it's like
because at this point, once you hit this level of, I don't know, godlyhood in computer science, all you care about is functionality, I guess. You literally don't care how things look. And you're so good, you don't need to prove to people you're good. You can just, you know. Yeah. Grab the other one too. Oh. Was this, by the way, this mathematics for computer science, was this actually the same course that you looked through in the past, Lynn? I'm guessing so. But they did say in the part, I don't remember where it was, but when the part where it just said prerequisites, it said that other one, the single variable calculus, was a prerequisite. Oh, okay.
Line 137 says, yep, that's the one.
Okay, cool. Well, this is cool. Linear number theory. Oh, okay. Why would, oh look, see, the only prerequisite is 18.01, and then that's what links. It links to single variable
says, calculus. I think you will mostly just need calc for the probability stuff.
Okay, but I still need at least I need to probably at least do the algebra stuff, don't I? Don't I? For this one, or like I should. I mean, I'm glad we did the recursion stuff. That was actually really cool and really useful. Really, really useful, actually. I'm glad we did that. But yeah. Oh, right. The other, I was going to show you the other stuff. The other syllabi. So there's that one. I'll link them all in the end. But, so the next one is this one. OSS. That this person made on GitHub. And oh wait, actually, there's 3 on GitHub. So there was this one. This one's short. That one. This one. This is another really short one. And then there was also this one. The first one that I found, which is kind of cool. And they have a cute little Discord. I didn't actually join it, but it's cute. And this one has quite a bit too. Like you have, and then look at this. They have their little like duration,
says,
effort.
PL have really put in a lot of work to this.
I know, isn't that cool? People work really hard on this. There's one that has calculus in it. Core math. Discrete math is a prerequisite, and closely related to study of algorithms and data structure. Interesting. Core systems.
Says,
and look, there's the stuff where NAND game shows up, which is cute. Core theory. Core security. Yeah, they really did put a lot in this. And they made like chats for each one where you can like actually talk to people who were doing this. Which is cool. Ethics? I don't need that. I can skip that. This is the only section I'm probably going to fully skip. Because who needs that? Who needs ethics when you have talent? Said every ethicist ever. You seen this one? Oh, cool. Yeah, this one's pretty cool, too. Probably. I don't know. This one's cool. I like this one, and I like this one. I mean, I like both of these ones. These two particular ones seem like they have a lot of work put into them. So I do like, oh yeah, this one has advanced stuff too. Some stuff. Advanced math too. Interesting. And there's a little final project section. So this other one isn't really a computer science curriculum, but there's another one that has a list of resources that I really, really like.
137 says, who needs ethics if you're going to work for Boeing Thean Martin?
Exactly. When that's the spirit. But yeah, there's this, I want to show you this other one that I like, because it's cool. And if you want the link, I'll share it. But there's this other one, it's more based by language, but the criteria to be included in the list is it has to be interactive, and it has to be really, like, robust. And it has to like, walk you through a project. And I think that's really cool. So, something like that, I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. I have way too many bookmarks saved at this point, but as I should. Not this one. Or this one. Or this one, or this one, or this one. I think it might be this one. Wait, what is this? What is this one? Oh no, this one's from a textbook. Okay. This one is, I think it's this one. This GitHub. Yeah, this is the one. This one's real cute too, because this one focuses on like tutorials that specifically have you making projects, but they have it sorted by language. Like this one that's linked to, like learn C# or building a simple RPG game. Like this is really extensive. Like, well, I don't know, it's pretty extensive. Going all the way up to down here, like SQL and
Orkamus
stuff.
says, yay, I like those kind.
Yeah, isn't that cool? But they have other languages, like this one is Dart, Flutter, Elixir, or JavaScript.
Orkamus
so he just like collected a bunch of these. Oh, let's see what R has in store. Yeah, they do. Oh, you get 3 things. That's cool. But hey, projects. Haskell. I don't know what is with the memes of this, like, write yourself a scheme. And then there's also like that one website, learn you a Haskell. Like, why do the Haskell people talk like this? Yeah, but this one's interesting. Oh my. These are interesting. Here, I'll link it. It's pretty cool.
Wind
I like this
137
one.
says the R projects are kinda cursive.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but anytime I don't know, I'm really good at showing you cursed things, aren't I? Aren't I, Win? Wait, build a crypto.
Orphemus
That's
says
cursed.
build a crypto bot LUL.
Is that cursed? Okay. But yeah, this one, like I said, is cool. There's another what's the other one thing that was really cool? I'm trying to remember what it is. It was, I don't know. I don't remember. It was something similar. I don't remember. If I happen to remember, I'll go find it. But you know what? I'm thinking of something else right now. Something I actually can remember. And what I can remember is, check this out. What do you think about? I think you'll like this. When someone made a GitHub specifically for that, like talks about and gives you like examples of code of all the like things that are cursed about Python. So maybe you already know about it, but it has kind of a funny name, and it's cool, and it has like problems and stuff that you're supposed to like answer, and it's supposed to be like educational, I guess, but also funny. Oh, I remember the other thing. Okay, I'll show you after that. I also found another GitHub that has a whole list of projects you can complete. This one is it's not really so much a tutorial, but more of a list of, some of them have tutorials though. It's more of a list of recommended projects that would be good for you to like put in your portfolio from easy to hard. So I think that would be really fun for getting ideas for making stuff, and so that I can build like, you know, like a resume and have projects that actually exist on my GitHub that make me look like I don't know nothing. That would be cool. But okay, let me find the Python thing really quick. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these like GitHub things. Where? Where did I save it to? What's this? Oh, well, here's, okay, I'm gonna keep looking for the Python thing. Here's the thing that has the list of projects in it, which I thought was cool. Like, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's not like a ton, I guess, but it's still a decent amount, I think. Was this a COVID-19 tracker? Amazing.
Orcamus says, do you have an idea yet about what kind of work you want to do?
Any work that makes at least minimum wage, which is like in software, obviously, but supposedly, like, you know, y'all make more than that. That's good. But even if it was just minimum, I would immediately accept any offer where I get to like learn and, you know, do things. And so I was having a discussion earlier with some of the other people in chat, like a while back. They're not here anymore because it was like actually a long time ago, because I've been streaming for some time. So they're like all sleeping now. But they were talking about...
Orcamus says, so we're looking for something as quick as possible?
I would accept anything very happily. But it would be... I don't feel in particular picky. I don't know. All the things I've done so far have been really interesting. I enjoy... There are some areas I will say I'm more interested in than others, but anything like related to computers and software has been a lot of fun so far. It's super cool. Even math, I don't even like math, but even math, I'm not hating quite as much. I feel very tolerant towards it now. Thank you, Win. All thanks to you. I guess at the end of the day, for all these things, you end up solving or trying to solve and hitting your head against lots of different problems. And I'm starting to enjoy the process of trying to, you know, solve problems and understand why things not work. Hmm. You're not Win, but you're so good. You're my math inspiration. You know, you're like the original person who, like, maybe the first person I ever met. Honestly, to be fair, who I thought like, wow, it's cool that you know so much math. I wish I knew so much math. I think I had like absolutely zero interest, zero negative. I had negative interest in math before I
Blind
met you
137 says I'm
back
not
in
a
the
big
day.
math person either lul.
And I wasn't even all that into the idea of coding at the time too. Not like completely. Well, maybe I always had the seeds of being interested in it, but I feel like knowing you too over time like broke down that barrier, and then I became more and more interested until, yeah, I don't know, just until the time was right. I swear to God, when you did that one thing, like the last time when we ended up talking on Discord, and you gave me that little coding demo where you were showing me how you would have solved that one problem with exorcism. I don't know, I said it before, but that really did inspire me a lot. It made me realize, like, you're cool as hell. I want to be cool as hell too. More or less, something like that. But, oh yeah. The all I know Archimus is nothing's felt wrong so far. And the only things that are wrong, as in like specific rabbit holes I don't want to go down, are things that are a lot of things that are not related to software development. Or one thing I would not like to do, my personal preference, is I wouldn't want to work like a job, like be like a waiter for the rest of my life. That would suck. That's not, I don't know if you call that a rabbit hole, but there are some things I clearly feel very adamantly like I don't want to do at all. Or at least I wouldn't want to spend my whole life doing them. So I think at least once I'm sure about certain things, those are the things I can try to avoid if I know for sure, wow, I'm gonna hate this. But none of these things, like, I hate. And I guess sometimes the only way to know is if you really hate something is you need to start getting a little bit of experience.
Orkamus says so we're in a bit of an exploratory phase RN?
Well, I don't have professional experience, so I do not have, I don't have enough to say exactly for 100% for sure. We can always say, this is what I think this would be like. So I can't answer 100% for sure, but I can just give what I imagine at this time, which I guess is what we all can do. What we imagine. All the things I've done so far, though, I've really liked. Which is why I wouldn't hate doing it, even if I was just being paid minimum wage. Especially if I was learning a lot. Because then you get a value out of it. Like, I get so much value out of streaming. And haven't necessarily made anything, but the knowledge I gained, that doesn't have a, there's no price tag you can put on that. I think. Or that's how the value I would put on it. But Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. The last thing. The last thing. I just wanted to find the Python thing because I really wanted to show you and. Oh, but while I'm looking for the Python thing, I guess I can tell you. So earlier today, this is what I was saying. Like people were just talking about their jobs, and they were giving me some great advice for like LinkedIn and stuff like that. But they were like sharing their salaries and sharing like how much they made in like previous jobs. And it was really interesting. Um, but one of the guys was saying like it was really crazy. Like they also do consulting too. Like the first thing they did, one of the things they did was like did some stuff with their like own company because they ended up making something with software, but I'm not exactly sure what it was. But now when they do consulting, they make like 100. It was like $150 an hour to consult for others, helping them with their code and stuff. And I was like, wow, twas impressive.
Orkama says you goals.
Goals, I know. It's like, what in the. That's great. That's so cool. There it is, found it. Sorry, that took some time. Look at this. Isn't this cool? When have you? Maybe you already know about this. Do you know about this repo? What the F Python? Hey, look, they have other languages too. Beautifully designed, high level. Uh. Oh wait, they weren't being. They were actually telling what. It looks beautiful. Yes. Okay, linking it immediately to you.
Blind 137 says I haven't actually
So,
LUL, but it
you
looks
remember
beautiful.
back in the day? Well, it wasn't even that long ago. Do you remember when I was doing the thing? When I was doing exorcism, remember? And then you were telling me that little fun fact about Python.
Brennan94 says yo.
Hi, Rondon. You remember you were telling me about Python, and you were telling me like that fun fact. You're like, you might be surprised, but if
Orkama
you do
says
the
at
syntax,
Brennan94 hey guys.
if you do the syntax like this, like it has very surprising results. You remember when you were sharing all that with me? Like, you may be surprised, but the Python interpreter actually interprets it like this. And then I was like, no way. And it was stuff that's like absolutely insane. This whole repo is just based off of weird stuff that shouldn't exist.
Says
But it
does. Hey
does.
guys.
Because 300,000 layers of abstraction will do things to people. Well, will do things to a language. I wonder if your thing that you told me about at that time, I forgot what it exactly was, a specific scenario. I remember! Remember? When it was the pop. Remember there's that function with like pop and I don't think it was push. I think it was just pop. Says. But you remember you were telling me there's that weird thing that results when you use pop in a certain way, and I was like, what the hell? I just never remember it was related to pop. Yeah. Yeah, when you gonna code with them, Rennie?
Brennan94 says LUL.
Code together. What is this? Okay, Python, can you make me fly? Amazing. Let's meet friendly language uncle for life. I wonder which of these titles is the most cursed. Anyway, if you end up looking at this when then tell me. I kind of wonder like if any of these are new for you, or if you're familiar with all of these weird curse things. Oh, well, and to me it was.
Says, I don't think pop is that cursed though.
Maybe not, but at that time, I just remember while we were having that discussion, we were talking about lots of cursed things around that time.
Blind 137 says pretty much the same as how it works in C stack.
It might not have been specifically pop, but there were other like there were some very weird things that to me were very, very, very cursed. Many things. Where is pop cursed? I don't even remember what it was about. It was a while ago. What are these? Are these videos? No, they're not. They're just snippets of. Oh yeah, they didn't lie. Just snippets of code. Explanation.
Orkama says WTF.
Oh, what? Want to check it out together? I know you do. Nan reflexive.
Brennan94
I don't even
says,
know.
what does reflexivity even mean?
Nan is not equal to Nan. What? Oh, it's something related to that. Obeying this rule breaks the reflexivity.
Orkama says, ugh, this feels worse than JS.
It does? Well, that's saying something, because JavaScript's supposed to be more cursed than Python. Assumption. Oh. Reflexivity and other pillars of civilization.
Orkama says, what about Jython Kappa?
Oh no, that's a real thing. Jython. That sounds so cursed. Please tell me when you've never heard about Jython. Because Jython? What is that supposed to be? Anyway, I don't think I need to look at the cursed. What's it called? Jython anymore. Oh no, the Python repo anymore. Wait, did we do the thing? Are we done?
137 says I have not.
Oh, okay. Did I answer all 3 questions correctly? I don't remember. Oh god, I didn't. I was like, we finished, but we're on question number 2. I forgot about this. We were doing this. Okay. It's fine. I can do this. I remember how to do this.
Wind 137 says, oh, we didn't do the 3rd problem yet, I think.
This is the... Is this the 3rd problem? We didn't finish this problem. This one. I think this is the... I thought this one was the 2nd. Oh, you know what? Look at the progress bar. It says we did 1. We did the first one. This is the 2nd because we skipped the rest. Yeah. Okay, we can.
Wind 137 says I think it was only the 2nd.
I can do this one. It's not hard, and I don't even have to look at the formula. I think I remember what it is. And there's no multiplication. This is just arithmetic sequence.
Wind 137
that sounds good. I won't
says, I think I'll sleep after we finish the 3rd problem. Good.
I was up late too. I think I'll sleep too when I finish the 3rd problem. So let's do this. Hey, and thank you though. Oh my god, you helped me out a lot this stream with the math stuff. My worst enemy is the math stuff.
Orkama says where
Computer
you
science
located
stuff's hard,
Wind?
but math stuff is on another level. Alright, so we do... I need the formula. I remember the formula. It is h of n, what is it?
Wind 137 says Japan.
Japan. H of n. And Wind is super multi-talented because Wind can do all things. Wind can do all the math and the, and the physics and the coding, and is like fluent in multiple languages too. Huh. Wind is a real OG. Uber Wind.
Orcamus says Uber Wind.
HN equals, there's gonna be distance in it. It's H1, but not N1 right now. H1 plus D, because we're just doing the arithmetic one, D, N minus 1? Because H1 is the base case one. So take the base case, add distance. Yeah, difference, sorry, it's difference. Times whichever one you're on right now. Or whatever. 1. And minus. So base case 1. Yeah, I think. Okay, so the difference is 10. Negative 10. Okay, negative 10. So this becomes like x, or what is it, like that, y equals, let's put x right now, because easier like that. Y minus 10, n minus 10, minus 10. Yeah. 10, negative 10, negative 10n, 10 plus. Okay, this should be fine. Wait a second. Okay, no. N. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, so this is fine, right? X minus 10. Wait, have this x, but with in parentheses or whatever you said, because negative 10 needs to be in parentheses. X.
Line 137 says at Urcamus, what are you located BTW?
Plus negative 10n. Oh wait, does it? Maybe parentheses don't even matter here. I'm not sure.
Urcamus says Southern California, like north of LA-ish.
The Cali peoples. Nah.
Line 137 says, oh cool, I was born in LA actually.
Well, that's cool.
Urcamus says, Edie, what part? Used to live in Sun Valley.
Sun Valley sounds like a pretty cool name too.
Line 137 says, I was born in Pasadena and lived in Alhambra and Eagle Rock.
Eagle Rock. Sounds like a cool location. Oh?
Urcamus says, ga small friggin' world.
I'm trying to think about if this needs. No, it matters. It matters because the negative needs to go with it.
Line 137 says, yeah.
When it's multiplied. X plus negative 10n. Well, not. Is it x y equals e?
Urcamus says, dude, my best friend I met in college, and realized later we used to live like 20 minutes from each other when we were kids. Crazy.
negative minus 10? But, But now I'm thinking... Wait, this x, whatever this is, this should be... Well, that shouldn't be x, should it? That should be... The base case is negative 75. Okay, I messed up. Not x. So negative 75 plus 10. Negative 65. Wait, not plus 10. It's minus 10. Negative 85. Plus negative 10n. It's negative 10n minus 85. I'm so sad. Oh my god. I did wrong things. Well, what did I do here? Because H1 is 975. Is it not plus? It's plus. Oh no. Did wrong thing. Good thing it's gamble again. That was sad.
137 says, good thing I didn't gamble my life savings again.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. This one. I wonder at which point you realized I went wrong. I mean, I realized I went wrong when I submitted the answer and was wrong. But I'm sure you noticed I hope I didn't make multiple mistakes. I hope it's just like one mistake somewhere. I hope this one was right for one. Because base case plus d times... Yeah, n minus 1. Base case negative 75. What went wrong here? Negative 75 plus... Yeah, and it's supposed to be negative 10. Negative 10, because negative 85 plus...
Orkamus says, is this a point slope thing?
Yeah. Kind of. It's ease. Because each one is... I don't even remember how I got the second... Oh, by plugging in 2? Wait, this is 75. Minus 10. 85. I did something wrong with the x, didn't I? Oh, this is supposed to be base case. So it's supposed to be negative 75 plus 10. N? Negative 10. Oh, positive 10. So it is. A good thing you didn't gamble life savings. 60. So is it 65? Because I got the negative. Ah, is the sign of the thing. I'm really glad you didn't gamble your life savings. Okay, are we skipping this one? Simple positive or negative error. Okay.
Wind 137 says sure.
I feel you, Renadon. I feel you.
Orkamus says LUL.
I'm terrible at this and I suffer, but I know this is for my own good and I gotta try my best. I can't disappoint all the people who tried helping me.
My math skills go to 0 when I'm sleeping.
Mine go to like negative numbers when I'm fully awake. So. Oh, we skipping this one? KK? Skip.
Wind 137 says let's skip this one too.
Rabbits. The hell? Fenyang. Interesting. Yandies. Okay. Okay, cool.
Wind 137 says let's just do this
I
one,
like the theming of
since
this one.
I think it's good conceptually for
Okay, he got
understanding
6
when
rabbits
geometric
his farm.
sequences arise.
I bet you know what this name actually probably is pronounced like, but whatever. From the following month forward, the rabbit population doubled every month. Okay. Exponential. Let G of N be the number of rabbits in Fending's farm in the
Orcamus
nth
says
month.
gotta go do some things. See y'all later. Hey
Oh,
guys.
bye, Orcamus. I'll see ya. Good luck. Jesus sequence, what kind of sequence is it? It's clearly geometric, because not addition.
Renaton94 says I do enjoy trigonometry though, and I've used it a bit at work, but I forget it every time.
That sounds like something that's going to happen to me. Well, though I don't even know trigonometry yet. But
Wind 137 says CYA.
all the things I learn, regardless of what subject they belong to, but in particular math, especially math, so hard to remember, to hold on to the information. But that's one of the nice things about streaming is you have something that if you're like, oh, I definitely remember I talked about this with someone on such and such particular day. It is super nice to be able to look back. Like very.
Wind 137 says I think there's a city in China called Fenyang.
Oh, well that's pretty cool. So can you imagine what Chinese characters are used to write this already? I'm sure. I imagine you can. Okay, so the first one is 6 rabbits. So 6 is probably the base because you're starting with 6. G of N, G and 1. Obviously times geometric. But now oh wait. I guess part right.
Wind 137 says for
times,
personal names it really depends.
Oh, yeah, good point. Personal names makes sense. I wonder about the place though. Maybe that one depends too, because it's still a name. You can.
Wind 137 says Chinese names are chosen a lot more freely compared to other languages like Japanese.
Let's see. Number of rabbits finished from the nth month since you got the rabbits. The nth month. N. Wait, something. It's gonna be something to the nth. 2. Wait, how many times did you do the double? G be the number of rabbits in the nth month. Doubled every month. So what do you think about this? 2 to the n? Better not be n to the 2. I'll cry. Oh, wait a second. No? Maybe not. Because I can't. Wouldn't it be times 2? No. Then. How do I get the. How do I make the. I can't make the exponent thing. Maybe it's not that. Because usually in Khan Academy, there's like a button that lets you do, I don't know, math formatting. but I can't find it. Is there no exponent in this? But then that seems weird. But like, why wouldn't there be? Oh, recursive! We don't need to do that. It's not the, we're not doing the other thing. What's the other thing? The other thing is the, we're not doing the explicit formula, so we don't have to worry about actually putting an exponent. Because it's recursive, so it's still gonna, it's gonna do it by itself. All we need is the multiply in this case, I think. Ha. Good. I did it. In case you're just curious what the last three look like, I'll show you the last three. Would have been this one. I think the one you picked was really good. I think that one was good. I had to think about it. So you're right. It's just this one. This one I don't think is special. And then the very last one would have been... Oh, this one. Oh, you did good. I think you picked the three most optimal ones. What do you think? I think so. Yay! Oh, now it's giving me all the orange. I was like, because it wasn't doing that before. I was just confused. Like a lot of these ones that were supposed to be orange, I was like, why is it not filling them in at all?
Wind137 says I'm pretty happy with them.
I think yours are like perfect. You're good with that. Maybe I should record all the stopping points you pick, so then I can use that data to train an AI so it can pick the perfect stopping points in math, you know, for like review quizzes for me. But yeah. Yay! Thank you, Win. It was very, very fun. I learned so much math things. Who knew I'd get this? Is halfway through. Well, just this like briefly like reviewing topics, but this is already more than halfway through Algebra 1. Like, yay. Maybe I will end up getting to work on... Well, I guess you said I only need to worry about this for probability or whatever you were talking about. But the computer science one, maybe I will have enough to start going through some of it. It should be really cool. But yeah. Thank you. To think I wasn't going to do very much math today, but I did. That's true. You're right. I mean, that's what I was doing.
137 says if you want, you can start watching them right away and then just looking up the math concepts you don't understand.
I'm good at it too. But good idea. I think that's a good idea. I mean, I already did. Since I was going through Khan Academy in order, I kind of broke that because we started looking at through algebra. So I ended up stopping doing the, you know, where I was in the 6th grade, that one 6th grade curriculum. So, sometimes it doesn't hurt. It just means that it might be harder than anticipated, but that's okay. If things are hard or if I get stuck, and I can just like back up from at whatever point I get stuck, and then come back. But yeah, good night, Win. Thank you for all your help. I really appreciate it. You're the best. And anyone else who's around, thank you. I'm gonna go to bed too. It is. That's why, Renadan, the way I do things...
Renadan94 says I should get better at math
I try to do...
point, but it's hard to
I did an unexpectedly large amount of math today, but I try to do like a little tiny bit of math before I do some coding. Because I hate doing math, and I'm not going to want to do it. So I try to do a little bit, and then I just spend the rest of the time coding, because it's more fun. That's it. Okay, night guys. Bye.